The League of Legends show was good. Even the Sonic movies were decent. Now, as a new era dawns for video game adaptations, a series will remind us, don't get too excited, they're still usually ass. Halo. Microsoft tried for decades to bring Halo to Hollywood, but after bailing on movies from great directors, bailing on shows from the best producers, and bailing on showrunners who even looked at the game, they'll bail on even trying to adapt the game storyline for the studio that bailed on Terminator, The Turtles, and Transformers, on MTV, and Avatar. Man, Paramount is just dangling from Tom Cruise's giant nuts. Follow along on the Master Chief's evolution, from a no-nonsense soldier who never takes his helmet off to a helmetless rebel who disobeys orders and turns on his creator, which is fine if the show built up to all that, but since it happens in episode 1, there's nothing left to do for the other 8 hours except breathe. To be fair, you can't write a whole series about an honorable space warrior whose face you never see. Twice. You couldn't do that twice. But Chief's not alone. Meet a Team Slayer's worth of characters, like Quan, a girl with a backstory as tragic as her haircut. Soren, who runs a libertarian hideout functional enough to make churros?
Any good churros today?
Yes, it's hot.
All right, give me half a dozen.
Now that's sci-fi. Dr. Halsey, a character based on the showrunner in that she doesn't care what people think about her work and she's ruined a bunch of childhoods. Miranda Keyes, a strong woman of color who won't be denied her place as the USMC's next Joseph Mengele. Other Spartans like Kai 125 who follow Chief's lead by literally pulling the emotions out of her butt. McKee, the most consistently shocked character in TV history. She died as she lived, being surprised. And Cortana, the AI personal assistant that's a bit like having Clippy drilled into your skull against your will. But hey, at least they got the original voice actors to play her. Any Halo fans stick around till episode 3? No? You went back to playing Halo, huh? Well, I didn't have that option. Since 2001, gamers have been dreaming of what Halo would look like in live action. That day has finally come. But it looks like 2001 is when they stopped improving the graphics, with just 3 goofy-looking battle scenes spread across 9 hours, and nothing for Halo's core fans to enjoy in between, except that move where you swap guns with a Marine, the world's shortest Warthog ride. And that thing where the story only moves forward when Chief touches a big alien MacGuffin. You know, to be fair, it's not just a MacGuffin. It's also the Deus Ex Machina for ending any scene. We really could have used this when Cortana was watching Master Chief have sex. Do you think he's teabagging? Fear the Covenant, a horrifying glimpse of what would happen if the Star Wars Trade Federation found religion, who live inside a big floating mushroom tip, and have a generic evil plan to activate the mysterious Halo. But since they spend the whole season looking for the Halo, we only get a tiny glimpse of the Halo. And even then, they're pretty vague about why they want a Halo. Meaning, if you wanted a show set on Halo, you could probably just start with Season 2 of Halo, now with bits of actual Halo. Halo is an adaptation that takes creative license with the source material. Paramount Global and 343 Industries do not promise Halo will appear in Halo Season 2. Viewers who demand to see a deadly hidden ring are encouraged to look at their own buttholes. So enjoy a return to the battle days of video game adaptation, where instead of pleasing the game's fans and relying on them to tell the normies how good it is, they'll take gamers for granted and try to appeal to a broad audience of NFL dads and their teenage sons. Because Halo is one of those niche things that only the most hopeless nerds could care about, right? It's only sold, let's see here, 80 million copies? This. I'm gonna rewatch Red vs. Blue instead.
What is that thing? What thing? There's something on your head. What? Is it a spider? Get it off! Or it's like a blue thing. Like a blue spider? Son of a...
Starring Master Bait, Blue's Clues, Cerebral Halsey, McKee's Nuts, Femshep. She comes from the planet Madrigal. I used to be a Spartan like you. Then I took a griddle to the arm. Burn Gorman. Once again, his real name is Burn Gorman. And Starry Krishnas. Board of the Ring. Oh, right. I forgot. Quan is actually part of an ancient bloodline destined to protect a mysterious portal hidden by a white dreadlock tribe at the bottom of a well. It doesn't matter at all in the show, but, well, now you know. And knowing is half the runtime. Hey, Screen Junkies, our benevolent overlords at Fandom have a Twitch channel now. Click the box on the right to check it out and subscribe for playthroughs with the Honest Game Trailer crew. And coming this summer, movie and TV watch-alongs for upcoming Honest trailers. Cool. I need a weapon. Do you ever wonder why we're here?